It's time for the Giz Wiz with man's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1894, recorded Thursday, July 28th, 2022. Crappy side of the moon. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, Dickie D has 3 of his final gadgets from Sweet Sweet. I have the final gadget in my under $20 gadgets month theme. And your videos all next on the Giz Wiz.
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now! And here he is, Dollywood's #1 fan. I mean, gadgetry #1 fan, Dick DeBartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good, sir. And you?
Doing good. Doing very good.
Excellent. Excellent. I have a quick Dolly Parton story since we were talking about Dollywood from someone in the chat room lives close by. Is a friend of mine on Epstein. We've written a lot of stuff for Mad together, but he used to produce a lot of specials for the networks. And he did one, and one of the stars was Dolly Parton. And he said she was unbelievable. She did all the rehearsals, and that when it was break time and end of day, she came up and she said, "Don, if there's anything you think I'm not doing the way you want it, I'm more than happy to stay and rehearse more."
Wow.
That's about the first time I had a star ever come up and say, if I'm not doing what you exactly want. So
that is awesome. That is it seems so indicative of kind of her reputation is hard worker and takes nothing for granted, and I respect her so much. She's a good role model, especially for someone doing entertainment. She always seems so humble, and she seems great. She seems, and it almost kind of feels like from a bygone time when you had to work so hard to get stuff done, because she tells all these stories of, doing shows and it's kind of like,
it's kind of fascinating these days that anybody, I mean, you'll go to these events and someone will go, he has 1 million hits on that 10-second video he made of him flushing the toilet.
Yes.
And it's sort of bizarre that anybody nowadays can be a star for doing one thing.
Yes, absolutely. And especially, I feel like I kind of got that early because I'm on YouTube. It used to be hard work to have 1 million subscribers or to have, so many numbers. And I remember the day that it was just like, there was like 3 or 4 people that I had never heard of that were huge on YouTube. Yes. And it really did feel like, oh, anyone can do this. I guess, all these people are just popping up out of nowhere that are just these massive, juggernauts in the space that I had literally never heard of. I had never heard of them at all.
And you may never hear of them again.
Exactly.
So.
It feels a lot like they don't make them like they used to. I mean, like she just seems so perfect.
No, absolutely, absolutely.
And that's great.
And everything good with you? Anything thrilling?
I've been getting into, maybe I'll show it off next week. AI generated art. Have you seen that stuff pop up?
Yes.
It's been increasingly in the news because of Dolly 2, which is OpenAI. And it's kind of hard to get your hands on something good that will generate AI art, and I've been playing around with that a lot. I was trying to install what I use to show it off, but I couldn't do that before the show. So maybe next week I can show you some AI generated art. I don't know if we want that to be a gadget next week.
Okay, whatever you want.
I don't know if it's the thing that I like about this one that I have been using is anyone can kind of jump in. There's no super long waiting list. There's no waiting list. There's none of that. It does cost like a monthly cost, but that's it. And so that's kind of why I was like, hey, this seems more consumer than most.
You know, I see a strange reflection. Does that have anything to do with AI? It's looks like a lit microphone or something. Can you say it in?
Is that on yours or mine? You?
On you.
A lit
on your screen.
Right here?
Yeah. Anybody else see it in the chat room? No, not on you. It looks like the reflection is on the shelf next to the mad piece that yes.
Oh, my LEDs fell.
Oh, okay.
Normally the set is falling apart, Dickie D.
I was thinking
it's falling apart. There we go.
And it was lighting that weird thing. What is that thing?
This is our Happy New Year.
Oh my God. Okay.
And then it's sitting. I don't know if you remember Sassy Jeffrey.
Yes.
The toy, but yeah, that's sitting on Sassy Jeffrey. Sassy Jeffrey's like 8 years old at this point.
That was a riot. I thought it must be something weird that he's testing.
I feel like I kind of need to refresh this whole thing. It's getting a little cluttered back there, but that's for a different day. I know a lot more about LEDs now. We could make some really cool LED stuff.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
that'd be fun.
That's the time. Yeah.
Okay, let's jump into some gadgets.
Let's jump in. Okay, going back to Sweet Sweet, an event with toys that are coming out between now and the holidays. And here is gadget number 4 of 6.
I'm at Vital Hero. Look what I won. Okay, so I didn't win. I just actually picked them up because I don't know how you win them, but Cass does. So tell us about this.
I do. I have the secrets for you. So this is the Vital Hero band. It is an amazing interactive band that lets kids and families evolve a digital monster all through movement.
Okay.
So you'll be prompted to do missions. So you and I could shadow box. We could do jumping jacks. Maybe even some squats.
We could call an ambulance.
And it tracks your movement. So the more you're active, the more you do your missions, the stronger your digital monster gets. So I want to have the strongest digital monster. So when we connect in battle, I'm going to come out on top.
Okay. Now, do we each have one of these?
Yes. So you would have one as well.
Okay.
And we can battle each other.
Okay.
And if I've been training and taking care of my digital monster, I'd want to come out on top and be that winner.
Okay. Now, are we connected in any way through the device?
Nope. So there is a chip that comes with that you can put it in yours, and then my character will go on your screen and we will battle.
Okay. And what's this going to retail for?
$65.
$65. Yep. And let's take a look at a packaging here.
Yeah. So the red one is a Walmart exclusive, and that hits store shelves July 22nd. The Target ones will be July 30th.
And what are these?
These are additional DIM cards. So they're additional digital monsters that have different evolution patterns. So for example, you get 2 in each packet. This one here is from a volcanic region, and you also get one from a pool or blizzard region as well. So you have different monsters you can evolve.
Now do 1 or 2 monsters come with Vital Hero?
Yes, 1 monster comes with each Vital Hero. You also get a DIM card with it, a charging cable. So you can charge it overnight, you can charge it a few times a week, depending on how active you are.
Okay. And you said it's out now or coming?
It's on pre-order now.
Pre-order now.
By the end of July, it'll be at mass retail.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And there's a commercial. We'll watch it.
Vital Hero. The wait is over. Your adventure begins. Unleash your inner monster. Harness your power. And never give in. All heroes rise to face the challenge. Where will your adventure take you? Move more, battle more. Vital Hero.
Wow. Holy moly.
I know. I missed it down at the bottom. It says image for demonstration purposes only.
A Digimon does not stand next to you as you
exactly.
That's crazy.
And I already got a strike for that video. It said, yes. I only put it up an hour ago. It said, but it's not. It's one of those strikes that the company is. If any money is generated, the company wants it.
Right.
So.
That's strange to do on a commercial. Also.
Isn't it?
Yeah, very strange. This is interesting. So I bet you aren't familiar with Digimon.
No, I'm not.
Digimon, digital monsters. Yeah, that was a show that was on TV when I was a kid, and I didn't realize that they had the actual. Say it again.
2 weeks ago? When you were a kid?
When I was a child 2 weeks ago. I remember it like it was 2 weeks ago. So I was funny because I didn't realize she said digital monster, but I thought that was just like a generic term. And then I was like, that is the actual Digimon from the show. And they say that also on their Amazon page, is that it is actually Digimon. You'll see, Vital Hero Digimon, digital monster device. So this is actually like an IP thing as well. And I think in the show they had bracelets, if I remember correctly.
Interesting.
I think that they did.
Interesting.
And so when she's saying, you have new monsters that will evolve and whatnot, that was part of it. It's kind of like a Pokemon style thing, in that there's different evolutions of each monster. So this is so interesting that you work out using a like Fitbit style device.
Yes.
And then that is like experience for your monster that you can grow. And then do you like battle them? Like what happens?
Let me just see. Battles are prompted automatically after training missions.
Is it like the kid that moves the most wins the battle?
I believe so. Each digital monster evolution is different. No two people get the same evolution at the same time. I guess your monster grows stronger.
Yeah, I think so. I would think so.
And
I feel like I would need like a let's play of that. I need like a detailed, like what happens next. Like this seems like a video game. Like, how does this all work?
Oh, I see what you see. Yeah.
So interesting though. I think that it really, I think, depends on how much the kid is into the game. If it's going to encourage them to move more than they would, right?
Yes.
Either it's just going to be a step tracker. It's going to be they're going to move the same amount, and you just are tracking it now.
Yeah.
Or they're going to get super into the game, super into the evolutions, want to battle their friends, and want to.
I think that's the key.
Yeah,
I think if two people have it, then you will get them trying to outdo one another.
Right.
And so you're right. There's a step counter. There's a heart rate monitor. Oh, there's a heart rate monitor. Not medically accurate.
Only game accurate. This is
game accurate. Exactly.
So it's $65. So if you wanted, what I'm trying to think is, if you wanted to just get tracking for your child.
Oh,
right?
okay.
What is like the least expensive good tracking? Would that be like Fitbit? Like
Fitbit is down. What aren't they close to $60?
That's the thing. Is I kind of feel like it's low enough for a tracker that
I see.
It doesn't seem like it's that bad. Like it doesn't seem too expensive for me, because a tracker is generally, in my mind, around $100.
Okay.
But they may have more expensive ones, less expensive ones. Here, I'm on Fitbit's website. Let's go to products, and then trackers. And then here we are. $100. There's $60 for the Fitbit Ace.
Okay.
$60 looks like the cheapest one at Fitbit Ace. So I would say this is great because even the least expensive Fitbit is the same price, but it adds gamification for your kid, encourages them to move more. Empty Pockets is saying the Yi Band, YI, is $19. That's super cheap.
What?
Yeah, that's insane.
Wow.
I should have reviewed that for the under $20.
Yeah, you should have.
That's
Well,
crazy.
you can put that on the thing again in the future.
That's crazy inexpensive. Okay, and then Scooter X is sending over another child-focused tracker. For that is $27.
Wow.
I still think $65 is a pretty okay price. You know, that's pretty good. Cool. I like it. I like the the gadget.
Very good. Oh, and several people in the chat room said that I remembered to bring the mic covers with me.
Oh, yes, less popping.
Yeah, and in the next video there also is some voice distortion. I'm beginning to think it's that so many of the games use 2.4 gigahertz.
Yeah.
Because I went to another event with Dennis Friday, Christmas in July.
Ooh.
And
was there Santa there?
No. Well, there's a man dressed as a Christmas tree.
Oh, okay.
He was very funny. He was had the device. So I have a video on it to fix Christmas lights, which was impressive the way he did it. But anyway, we had no dropouts, no voice distortion at all in any of the videos. And I thought
so
it's kind of interesting because it was not a ton of all electronic things that you could go. You know, you would see an electronic thing, and then it would be a coloring book, and someone selling towels, and then someone selling candles. So I think a lot of interference with those mics is what you're standing next to. And I think I was standing next to a game where the woman said this runs on 2.4 gigahertz. Anyway, all right, so the second thing is this one, and this one has a little more distortion, so sorry about that.
Okay.
Here it is.
Ahoy, matey!
Ahoy!
I'm at Educational Insights, and we're going to talk about gadgets that kids will really love. And if they don't love, then it's your fault as a parent. No. Okay, so what do we have?
Great to see you, Dick.
I didn't even ask your name.
Oh, my name is Amanda.
Amanda. Okay,
yes,
Amanda.
Yes, great to see you. So what we have here is Educational Insights GeoSafari Junior, the My First Microscope, and then the GeoSafari Junior Kidnoculars. So, fabulous thing about the GeoSafari Junior My First Microscope, it's teaching kids about the magnified hidden world. So, if they want to learn more about what a pizza looks like, what a popcorn looks like, what a cookie looks like, they're able to see 8 times magnification with both of their eyes, so it's easier to see everything. In addition to, we have the, I'm sorry, Dick, go ahead.
No. I learned a lot. I learned that this popcorn needs more butter.
That's a great, yeah, well, you know what? We'll put more butter.
Okay, very good.
Don't take it.
Okay, very good.
We also have here GeoSafari Junior Kidnoculars. So, Educational Insights is all about sparking curiosity.
These are quite good, actually.
They're fabulous, and they're really easy.
And what is the power?
The power 2-time magnification.
2 times?
2 times.
Okay.
So take a look at those buildings over there and see. Can you see any more details? You tell me.
Over New Jersey. Ladies having toast.
There you go.
She's using peanut butter, and I think it's strawberry jelly.
Yeah, so 2-time magnification. Are able to see a little more detail, of course, ladybugs, if they want to see more of those bugs on the ground, or if they want to see their pizza in that way. It's super great.
And prices.
So prices, $24.99.
Oh, that's excellent.
$14.99.
Oh my gosh.
This is both for kids 3 and up. So this colorway and these two colorways are currently going to be available in store in Walmart and Walmart.com early August.
Early August.
So that's what's super fabulous about these products here.
I like it a lot. This is really great. And the lady with the thing that was 2-time magnification and 90-time imagination. Okay?
There you go.
Because I think she was actually using honey.
It wasn't butter. I can't believe it wasn't butter. It was honey.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think they're
so
fun
fun.
things for kids.
Yeah, totally. I feel like this is something that I would have been into. I love
yeah, the binoculars,
sciencey
I
stuff.
looked earlier, the binoculars on Amazon are $12.
Oh, that's
they're
very
only 2-time
inexpensive.
Yeah, they're only 2-time magnification. The microscope is 8-time. But she didn't have this model. Oh, the one she showed is the newest.
I see. Sorry, I'm running through these.
No, that's okay. It's $18, but you were down. There's another one that's $28.
Oh, weird.
That comes with slides and batteries and
what?
And a keypad and I think it talks to you.
Just the slides are worth the extra $10. Something to actually look at.
Yeah, I mean
like-
it's like I don't know if it's a special or what, but it says 42% off.
Huh. Yeah, that seems way cool. Yeah, this is actually this one kind of looks like a real magnifying, like an actual microscope.
I
This
mean,
one
it's crazy. I mean, kids 4 and up, I think.
That's cool.
I was afraid she was going to say, $50 or $60.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, you want it inexpensive because kids are going to do this to it. They're going to break it.
Yes. Yes.
2x magnification does not seem like a lot. I'm not really knocking it because it is for kids, but 2x magnification.
I know. I don't know. Are they afraid they're going to hold it up to the light or something? And
Yeah,
burn
maybe
your
the
eyes?
sun. Yeah,
That's what I was thinking. Is. And also, I think just to play value that I have binoculars.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of fun.
Exactly is the time to spy, time to look at something. It's just 2x magnification. Pretty funny. That's great. I love those. I mean, the binoculars being $12.
Yeah.
Easy. That seems like a great little toy. I like it a lot.
Excellent.
Okie dokie.
Now, the third thing, this was kind of fascinating. I never had this happen before. So, Sweet ended and went home and had videos. And next morning, I'm going through my mail, and it says, here's your link to virtual Sweet. And I thought, what?
You were like, I was there in person.
I know. But I was wondering, and none of the people at any of the booths that I stopped at said, "Are we going to see you tomorrow?" or anything. And I'm wondering, did they keep it a secret because they didn't want the press to think, why am I going to bother going there in person if the next day I can sit in my pajamas? And
everyone was there physically, so they wanted to get press there physically.
Yes.
And then they
figured, well, if you didn't go, surprise.
Right. And also, I wonder now, since COVID, they know how to do it. They have the infrastructure. They have the program that they need to do to make it all digital. So it seems like less difficult to make it because they already have. They've been making it.
Exactly. Anyway, I found one thing that I missed. I don't even know if they were I'm not. A lot of the products were exactly the same, so I'm not sure if the one that I filmed, and they have it set up so that you can't record. So I just held my camera up because I thought it was an interesting product, and this is it.
Okie dokie.
So new this year, they have Ziplinks, which is a high-flying chain reaction activity line. Erica's actually going to pull up a video of them in action since I can't really demo it here on Zoom. And then I'll give you the 411 on the line.
And later, they sent me this commercial. I run it full screen.
So basically what it is think a domino style run, but this is like the action that follows it. Or you can stop screen sharing. Thank you. So how it works is you get these pieces called links. How you set them up is you press them down like so they lay nice and flat. And then you make a run by interlocking them together. And then, as opposed to occasionally where in dominoes you get a false start of your run, these physically will not launch until you enter in the special launcher key into the beginning of your run. Once you do so, you just press this button and the links themselves launch 3 feet in the air. So you get a lot of height. It's really a lot of fun. You can make a whole bunch of different designs. As you saw in the video, they built a car. There was also a butterfly. So super fun. Then also, too, they have these specially designed balls that will rest on top of the links. And if you insert these balls onto your run, you get 12 feet of height with them. So a lot of height, a lot of fun. It's great for video. It's really mesmerizing to see it in action. And it's really awesome when it's filmed in slow-mo, too. Whoop, awesome piece. So the main set in the line is the Triple Tower Blast, which is easy for me to say, which is essentially a mega chain reaction set. So as you can see here, there's these little fun hammers that will fly down and they'll launch the pieces and the set will just keep going and going. So this set has 10 feet of links. So you can do a whole big design on the floor or the carpet. And it retails for $44.99. Came out about a week and a half ago. It's a lot of fun and it's available on Amazon.
It's Ziplinks, high-flying chain reaction fun. Load 'em, link 'em, launch 'em. Ziplinks. Ziplinks is a system of specially designed spring-loaded links that launch into action. Whoa! High-fly balls launch over 8 feet. Ziplinks, create your own amazing designs, then send them flying. Whoa! There's no limit to how many you can connect. Ziplinks, high-flying chain reaction fun. Ziplinks comes with what you see here.
That seems really cool.
It's pretty neat, isn't it? I like the thing that you need to have the little starter key.
Right.
Because when I see those domino things, I think, those poor people, if anybody ever accidentally hit it, it would be days of work.
And also, it seems so much more standard of okay, you just set it here and it's going to go off. Where dominoes all the time, you get halfway through and then doesn't work.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that somebody will put on TikTok using 5,000 of these.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I think this is really, really cool. Now, obviously, if you're someone, it's not going to be as universal as dominoes.
No, absolutely not.
You have to buy this product specifically. But gosh, if you have younger kids that kind of want to do something like this, I can see that dominoes are just too darn frustrating for me. I would rather have a tool like this. This is so neat.
And the $20 kit seems like you can do a fair amount of stuff with that alone.
Yeah.
So
Ziplinks,
it's kind of fun. Ziplinks, yeah.
That's really cool. It also seems like they really go off really quickly, all at once.
Yes.
It's really hard to tell. Dominoes.
No, you're absolutely right. Yes, you're absolutely right.
It's bam, they're done. Even that in slow-mo seems like they all just go off at once. But, they're obviously going down the chain. They're just, the chain reaction is way fast.
One spring after the other, but the springs are very fast.
Yeah. This is so interesting that they also can build in additional tools, additional pieces that, this is like some slammer that slams another button to set off another chain. And that's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Ziplinks. Never heard of them before. I'm glad you saw them.
Me either.
Yeah,
so
that's great.
Something new. Okay, well, that finishes up my toys. Next week, I'm going to start Christmas in August. And have a lot of fun gadgets from that show.
Okay, perfect.
And meanwhile, it's time for...
You don't need it, but you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it?
Okie dokie. Oh, I forgot to go into the corner and actually grab the gadget. Okay, we're back. Okay, this is the last gadget in the $20 category. I recorded a video. It didn't. It was shocking. It did not end the way I expected it to end.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So here, let's toss it to the video.
It didn't go 15 feet in the air?
It did not. It was not a Ziplink in the end. No, not quite. Here we go. Hey Diggity, we are back at it with the last of the under $20 gadgets. And today we are taking a look at this Moonlight. We've covered a few other Moonlight type gadgets, and this one was inexpensive. And I like that it is like a whole 3D, it's a sphere of the moon instead of just a, we've had some that's like half of the moon or part of the moon. This should be the entire moon. Here it is. And that is it out of the packaging. It has all of the topography of our closest satellite. Actually, no, I guess it's not the closest satellite. The closest planet-sized satellite? I don't know. Anyway, the moon has all the topography of the moon. It also comes with a stand, a way to charge it. Oh, that's interesting. I kind of assumed when it said USB charging on the box that it was going to go to like USB-C or micro USB or something like that. But it uses that type of plug. It also comes with its own power brick and a remote and charging or instructions to use. So the first thing I need to kind of look at is how to put together the base, because it comes in three pieces. It's a 3-piece base. Oh my gosh, and this is like an absolute puzzle. You got holes on some sides, you got pegs on other sides. Let's see if I can just figure this out. It looks like I can. You gotta fit the pegs into each of the slots, and there we go. Now we have a base, and this is what will hold the moon up like that. So because this will just plug into a little USB power brick into the wall, I've gone ahead and brought my own just USB power station, just a normal thing you can carry in a backpack, and that way I don't have to worry about that. This is not very long. This is supposed to make it all the way to the wall. And because this is so proprietary, I mean, it's not really proprietary, but that is not a standard thing I can just go and buy an extension for. I wish they would have given you a longer cord for that. It does take batteries. So there's a battery slot with a screw right there to do that. But we can also just plug it in. There's a button. I'm gonna hit the button. Oh, there. It's lit up. This doesn't seem very lit up. Okay, the red was dim. Green is better. Blue. I assume that's white. Green, blue. Okay, those are our colors. It looks like we're cycling through a whole bunch. I've gotten purple and cyan. Oh, there's the rainbow effect. So you really do need the stand because this comes just straight out. Oh, did I mess it up?
No.
Was that my battery bank? I think it was the battery bank that turned it off. But this plug comes straight out of the base, so you really do need this stand. So I'm gonna fish it through here to kind of, oh my gosh. I've broken it. And I'm not joking. The plug has sunk into the plastic, and I cannot put the plug into where it's supposed to go. No. It's already broken. Oh my gosh. Well, there's no way. The whatever thing is this is supposed to go into is bent far away from this outside plastic that I can't fit it in there. Well, that about wraps it up for this. The Moonlight, don't get it. Piece of junk. I was able to plug it in once, and then it broke. Back to you guys. There you go.
Well, I guess you can use it on battery, right?
Yes, I guess I could. I could use it on battery. That is a good point. I hadn't thought of that. I'd also kind of, there's a chance that I could get in here and unscrew it somehow and maybe try to fix it. I didn't have a screwdriver on me right after I recorded that, but I can now see if there's screws under the battery. There isn't. That was the other thing, is there's no visible screw thing for me to take the base off.
Yeah.
It looks like it's glued in there. But yeah, I guess batteries would work. Actually, do I have some? What are they? They are AAA batteries, and I happen to have some AAA batteries, so we can't get that to work. Now, I was also kind of disappointed with how dim it was. Now, let's see if this will work. That's on. It seems so dim.
It does.
And then there's the green. Obviously, I'm in studio lighting, so it is a bit. I can try to turn off the lights. Here we go.
Okay.
In the dark.
Ooh, that looks okay.
The flickering that was happening when I was recording earlier, that doesn't exist to the human eye. It did show up on video. Now, there is a remote, so let me turn back on the lights here, see if I can find this remote here. So that does make using it a lot nicer, because turning back off the lights, if I wanted it to go to white, I can have that. If I wanted green or brighter, dimmer, dimming a little bit, back up. Okay.
But it's just a mood light, right?
Yeah, it's just to like set next to your bed or a night light or whatever. Here we have this is flash. Okay, so it's flashing between the colors.
Oh.
We have strobe. Strobe, I don't see any difference. Is it just RGB? Maybe that's the difference? Here, I'm going back to flash. Flash has more colors. Strobe only goes between RGB. Fade, boop. So it's fading between the colors. This is kind of the traditional LED. When you got multiple LEDs, this is pretty slow fade. And then the last one is called smooth. Smooth. So I'm going to hit smooth. No idea what the difference is between smooth and fade. And the plastic, if it wasn't obvious, the plastic does have, and we're getting some weird banding with the here. Let me see if I can set it to just a single color, and if that'll go away, or maybe not. Huh? Well, the webcam is making some weird bands happen, but the plastic is thicker in some areas, so you do get the the craters and the highs and lows in the topography of the moon, which I do find pretty cool. It really kind of shows off how unspherical. Well, I guess it's probably exaggerated, I guess, for this plastic thing. But there you go. So that is the Moonlight, and luckily it wasn't too expensive. So if you want to take a gamble and get your own, it was $14, and I got it at Walmart. So it may be available near you. It wasn't an app that I'm changing the colors with. There's just a little tiny remote with a whole bunch of buttons on it. Here, let me show it off. This is just kind of the standard, you just bought a LED thing remote.
Yeah, right.
That will
Chad, what was Galaxy?
So they have another thing. So they have the moon, and then they have a galaxy option as well. And I don't exactly know why you would want the galaxy option. What's weird is it looks like it's just a painted moon. Like, it looks like it's the same plastic shell.
Oh, yes, it does.
But they just threw some paint on it, is kind of the impression that I was getting from it.
No, because it doesn't show any options next to it, where the green one shows all those color options.
Like, it will do the LED stuff, but it's just a painted galaxy on it. Like, it still does the shine through stuff.
Oh.
But you're just going to have it going through paint.
Okay.
Almost, I'm like, here it is lit up. I don't see why you'd want to do that. I see its texture, but I can't tell if it's the same moon texture or not. So here's the moon one. It lit up. You know, you got... Oh, apparently they were going to do an Earth and a sun?
A sun, I guess.
Yes. There you go. Those are them all lit up, all four. Anyway, obviously mine broke, so I can't really recommend it. But if this is the gadget for you, then it's available at Walmart for only $15. So there you go. The last of my $20 gadget category, less than $20 gadget category, and I'll be asking the patrons soon what they want next month's theme to be. So please, if you're a patron, be looking out for that. And thank you everyone who voted this month. Now, let's head on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Okay, so it's been several weeks since we had a video from Mo.
Ooh.
And this is a new gadget Mo bought that he's very excited about. So let's take a peek.
Hi, Dick and Chad, and all the loyal fans in the chat room. Today, I actually am showing the product, and I'm starting the video. I'll show it to you very quickly, and I think a lot of people...
This isn't a what the heck is it?
The people in the chat room might want to get one of these. It's pretty cool. So this is the BG Power Bank Grip 10,000 milliamp hours MAH battery / sort of monopod type, or hand grip, I should say, to charge your phone or your GoPro while you're actually filming, which is pretty cool. So this is what I did. I like to film landscape, so I use my GoPro for that on the top of my car. And I've been wanting to get something where I don't have to get out of the car and change the batteries out when I'm filming a certain scenic, really nice road or highway. So I found this. It's just awesome. It is about, I'm going to say, about 7.5 inches in height. Doesn't weigh too much, so it's not going to get your hand tired when you're holding it up. Most of my filming is done on my iPhone and my GoPro. On my GoPro, I'll be using it like this. As you can see, I have the cover, the battery cover for the GoPro with the opening on the bottom. This is not waterproof at all, so if it rains or don't get any water, it is a battery. Don't get any water on it. It has 2 ports. It has a USB-A way that you use to actually charge the actual device, and it has a charge port that you use to charge up the actual stick. It takes several hours to charge up, but in my testing, non-scientific testing, with a battery installed in the GoPro and using this to constantly charge it, I got a total of 7 hours and 37 minutes of continuous filming. Whoa. That is awesome. It's easy to convert to whatever you want to do with it. It has a screw on top, an opening on the bottom for any typical 3.5 camera mount or tripod. It comes with a little tripod. This little thing.
Oh
yeah.
Manual, USB-C, tripod, and the actual charger. It comes with it. Everything else you'll have to get on your own. And you can actually carry it around like this with the actual tripod. You can close it and make it even longer if you like. Nice grip, rubbery here. It's really nice idea. All right, I hope you guys liked the video. I hope it helps. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
That's cool. I can also see putting that neat. On, there's like a lot of cell phone steady cams. They're basically just a grip and then you put your cell phone in it. And those almost always have a tripod screw at the bottom. You can just kind of extend it a bit. This is great. This is a great little tool.
Yeah. You know, Mo didn't make I dropped him an email. I guess he couldn't make it. Because I wanted to ask him, it sounded like, did he say he puts his camera on top of his car?
He does. Yeah.
And drives around.
Yeah. He had sent, I think he sent an email saying that he started a new YouTube channel. And here, let me see if I can find it.
Okay.
It's really a smart YouTube channel idea. I don't think it's going to be what you would expect. I don't know. I'm not signed into the email on this account. So I don't want to. I assume that it's public. That he wouldn't mind if I share it.
I'm sure he probably would have told us. Hopefully,
I don't know it off the top of my head, so I need the link.
Oh, okay.
But it's footage of driving around with like just kind of like scenic footage of him driving. Here it is. Just want to tell you I started a new channel. Oh yeah, he wanted us to subscribe. So yes, we need to subscribe after this. Here it is. And so it's driving around through New York City, Queens, and Roosevelt Island.
Oh my word.
And it's 36 minutes long. And I think this is a brilliant idea. So I think, please also, Mo, don't copyright strike us for playing your video. The music, there's no music. It's just natural sound.
Oh, that's good.
And there are a lot of people who I think would love this type of content. It's niche. It's very kind of like in its own little category. But people love this stuff. They like putting it in the background stuff. They like sometimes listening to this type of stuff to fall asleep. I think this is pretty smart to do. Drive-through walkthrough is the name of the channel, and there's a ton of videos on here, and a lot are different lengths. You know, some are super long, so I think I can sort by length. Sort by. Oh no, I can't sort by length. But I did notice that some are like really long videos. Like this is an hour long.
No wonder he needs a battery.
Exactly.
For his rooftop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of people use these videos to fall asleep. This is 3 hours long, right?
Yeah.
And I could see this being really popular. I really could.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I use train videos to fall asleep.
Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, there you go. That's what he's doing there, and I think it's brilliant. I think it's really smart to do. So people are sharing your stuff in the chat room, Mo. So you should have a few more subscribers. But yeah, so that's
perfect.
That's great. Here it is on Amazon, the gadget that we're talking about.
Oh, okay,
$50.
great. Yeah.
It's pretty inexpensive for a battery bank.
Yeah, with a tripod and a handle and USB-C. Yeah,
that is great.
Very nice.
Pretty cool. Thanks, Mo.
Mo, thank you. That's great.
Awesome. How can people send in videos if they
that's it. Thank you. Okay. We're always looking for more videos. Okay. We would love videos from someone who hasn't sent in a video before. That would be great. I think we have one next week. I think one from Sweden came in. That was a real treat.
Whoa.
Someone who has never sent in a video before. So anything to do with a gadget. Okay. Old gadget, new gadget. We especially love old tech, something you have in the garage or your bedroom or your dresser drawer because you spent $500 for it, and now it's on your smartphone for 39 cents. Just make a little video, 1 to 3 minutes. Just use horizontal format and make sure we can hear you. You don't have to be in the video if you're shy. And put it up on YouTube and click unlisted when you upload it. That way, only people with the URL will be able to see it, and send us that link so that we can watch it. As I say every week, 99% of the videos we show. So mail@gizwiz.tv, mail@gizwiz.tv. If we show it, you get the issue of Mad Magazine autographed to you. If you live outside the country, I will autograph a Alfred A. Newman photo. They're now 40 years old, and send you a high-res image to print out anywhere in the world. So mail@gizwiz.tv. Do it. We need more videos, especially first-timers.
Yes, please. It's pretty simple. Use your phone. Make sure we can see and hear you. With that, let's move on to the letter.
Our letter is from David Eckhart, and it's in response to, I posted a picture of, Chad, I don't think you were doing the show when TV Hat came out.
I don't remember TV Hat, no.
Okay. I should have sent you a picture before the show. Or maybe you can Google it. TV Hat was a baseball cap with a huge, long brim. Okay. And the object was you put your phone in it. There you go.
Okay.
So you can watch videos in daylight. It has a privacy curtain. My feeling was they put that on there so your friends couldn't see it was actually you who bought one. And then it had a magnifier in it on a track. And you slid the magnifier back and forth until the movie you had on your smartphone was clear. And then I believe it had 2 earbuds. I mean, I had more fun with that. I used that on more shows. Oh my God. Oh, is it still available?
Yeah, you can buy it for
for $16?
You get to choose. It's like I'm making a custom hat here. We want the hat, and then there we go. That's the one. Black hat. I can buy it for $16.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? Pouch size. Maybe it's low because phones now are enormous.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know what? Do the drop down for pouch size. I think it's unusable. It's unusable.
Yeah. A 3-inch by 5-inch. I need the ruler.
No, well, your phone most phones are at least 6 inches, right?
Yeah, at least. I mean, they are diagonally. I'm wondering if there's a way it's 5 inches.
Yeah, no, I have an idea that they're so cheap because there's no phone no new phone that tiny.
13 max. I need 13 max dimensions. Because it's funny because small phones are like coming back, I feel like.
Yeah, that's true.
You can buy miniature versions of most of the big phones.
Well, if TV Hat is great, then you have to also buy a miniature phone so you can use it. Anyway.
Apparently there's a website called dimensions.com. I'm using it right now. Dimensions.com. Look, it's 3 by 6. Okay, yeah, it wouldn't work. That's the 13 Pro Max.
Yeah. I mean, they were tiny. The biggest one he had was
5 inches. In length was
3 by 5. Yeah. Anyway, so you showed that. That's good. So David Eckhart said, he saw my post and said, I recently came across this gem from 1967, which makes the ridiculous baseball hat.
Golly.
Now,
that looks like a submarine on this guy's head.
It does. And also, it seems to be suspended from the ceiling. Does it not?
Yeah, I kind of can see it. Is it? I don't know.
Or is that
I can't
the
tell.
Antenna?
That might be the antenna, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, this is obviously a mobile gadget, Dickie.
Yes, it's a mobile TV. It's a wearable TV. So instead of watching TV on your phone, you're actually watching I don't know.
Where is is this TV at the end of this tube? I guess.
I guess that's the tuner and the I guess that thing on the front does have an antenna on it.
And then is this so you can breathe back here and then just a counterweight?
Maybe it's a second person.
Oh my gosh. This is meant to be sarcastic question mark?
Looks more like an art concept than a tech concept.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that a riot?
That is funny. Oh my gosh.
That is a riot.
Yeah, I didn't realize I could zoom in. Yeah, that does look, I think you're right about the antenna.
Yeah.
That looks like the antenna.
Oh, yes, it has two antennas, a front antenna and a back antenna.
That is weird.
Oh,
could you imagine? I can't wait to watch my soap opera, but I only get reception when I'm in this position and I got the tube on my face.
You need TV hat. They could use that. They could say, tired of wearing a submarine on your head? You need TV hat.
Tired of looking like a torpedo? TV hat is here. Now you can just look like an idiot. That is very funny.
That is great. David Eckhart, thank you.
It is amazing. That stuff like that blows my mind about how far we have come. I remember the first iPhones and the first Android phones and just thinking, God, it would be great if I could do stuff like, edit videos on that and we do all that stuff now. It's so easy to do everything from your phone.
Yes.
It's insane. And such high quality screens.
And videos.
And video. These cameras, I don't understand. You have to have a very specific reason to buy like a point and shoot camera nowadays, I feel like. Like you need the zoom lens or, it needs to do some function because your phone is the best point and shoot camera around. It's crazy. I mean, it's just insane. So
no, we live in incredible times. We're really lucky.
Can't wait to keep seeing more stuff. Thanks so much for the letter. That is hilarious. I also want to say thank you to our patrons over at patreon.com/Giz Wiz. Thank you so much for your support of the Giz Wiz. You guys give back every episode we make. You guys give back to us, so thank you so much to our patrons. If you like the show, please consider giving back over at patreon.com/Giz Wiz. We would really appreciate it. And if you don't want to give via Patreon, which is like a reoccurring payment, you can give via PayPal at our website, gizwiz.tv. Click on the Patreon tab, and there's a link to head over to our PayPal account so you can donate that way. However you give back, seriously, thank you so much for your support of the show. While you're there at gizwiz.tv, you can watch the show live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. We are live right now there, so if you want to, head on over and join. I'm trying to join the chat room here off camera. Can't get over to the, there we go, there's the website. And chat along with everybody, join the chat room like I just did, and say hello to everybody.
Oh, Mo just joined the chat room. He missed us plugging his website. He missed us running some of his videos.
We got you at least 12 subscribers, Mo. We really did. So there it is, the website. If you don't catch it live, it'll be up there very soon after the fact, and it'll also be on Apple Podcast, YouTube. I like watching on YouTube, and all those places. So please check out the website gizwiz.tv. If you want to watch, or if you want to know about any of the gadgets that we cover on the show, head on over to gizwiz.biz. That's Sticky D's website, where he writes up articles about all of the gadgets that we cover on the show. So if you're ever looking for a link or looking for a write-up, head on over to gizwiz.biz. While you're there, play What the Heck Is It? This is an entire gadget, and you got to guess what the heck it is. And this is pretty obvious that this is a peg leg storage device. Yeah, you give them to pirates to keep their peg legs fresh on those salty seas. If you think you know what this is, get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. 6 mad magazines for correct answers, 12 mad magazines for funny, clever, hilarious, or interesting answers. So get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. You still got about 1 month until it is revealed what it actually is. Gizwiz.biz. Thanks so much for watching our show. We will see you next week.
I'll be here.